What's up everybody, I am Jasprit Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. You've heard people say, or maybe you've heard people sing, it takes money to make money. I can't let it get away from me. And you've probably heard people say something like, man, if somebody just gave me $100,000, it'd be so easy for me to turn that into $1 million and then I'd be chilling. So today, I wanna break down whether you need money to make money into 4 parts. First, why do people say that you need money to make money? Now, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm assuming that it's because if you have money, you can do things and buy things that will make you more money. For example, if you had $100 in your wallet, you could go out to a nice restaurant and buy yourself a dinner, and for dessert, you could buy a big slice of carrot cake. But now if you had $1 million in your pocket, you could go out and buy yourself a nice fancy dinner, and for dessert, instead of buying a slice of carrot cake, you could just buy the whole restaurant. So in that sense, yeah, if you had money, you can go out and buy things that will make you more money. But there's a fundamental flaw in saying that you need money in order to make money, which brings us to number 2. The money versus the mindset. A lot of great entrepreneurs grew up with very little, like Steve Harvey. He was homeless for 3 years when he was trying to build his brand, and now he's worth like $120 million. Or Do-Won Chang. When he came to America from South Korea, he was working as a gas station clerk, he was working as a janitor, and he was working as a coffee shop employee all at the same time just so he could survive. And then he went on to start Forever 21, and now he's worth something like $3 billion. Or we can look at Oprah. Oprah grew up very poor as well, and she had a very rough childhood, and now she's also worth something around $3 billion. If you have the right mindset and you're willing to ignore what the majority of people say and you're willing to do whatever it takes, you'll find a way. And then people say things like, oh no, times have changed. It's a lot harder now. There's so much more competition now. There's no way I could start a business with the $20 that I have in my pocket. What am I supposed to do? Sure, maybe you can't open up a retail store for $20, but that doesn't mean that you can't start something. Now with social media and the internet, it's literally easier than it's ever been in the history of time to start doing something. I mean, you can start building an audience on Instagram by posting pictures. You can start building an audience of readers by writing a blog. You can start building an audience on YouTube by making videos. And once you start building an audience, then you can start getting advertising money, you can get sponsorships, you can create and launch your own product. I mean, the possibilities really become endless, but just because it's possible doesn't mean it's gonna be easy or that it's gonna happen overnight. But it is possible if that's something you believe in and it's something you really work towards. And don't overcomplicate this like what the majority of people say. You don't need a bunch of fancy equipment or softwares or lightings or anything like that to get started. I mean, when we started this YouTube channel, I was recording videos right off of my phone and using the free editing software on your computer. You just gotta get started. You will grow as you go, but you gotta have the right mindset first. Third, now let's just say you were given a whole bunch of money. How are you gonna manage $100,000 if you can't manage $100? So hypothetically, let's say you were given $10 million. What's the first thing that you would do? Okay, sure. If you're subscribed to the Minority Mindset YouTube channel, you might say something like invest in stocks and real estate or start a business or something like that because you've been going out of your way to educate yourself on these things, but we've seen that most people don't do this. 70% of big lottery winners end up broke or bankrupt, not in 50 years and not in 20 years or even 10 years, but in just 7 years, because once you get all that money, it's time to have some expensive fun. And if you don't think that this is a fair analysis, then let me give you another real life example. So as you know, I go to law school right now, and right in front of our law school is a parking structure that costs right around $600 a year to park your car there. And then another block or two behind that structure is a bunch of free residential parking. And guess what? Pretty much every student who most of them have like 6 figures of student loan debt is paying about $600 a year to park their car in that structure. I mean, it's the same thing when the student goes out and he rents that really expensive apartment with all the really nice amenities because student loans are covering it. Your mindset matters, and you gotta know how to manage and grow $100 so you can do the same for $100,000. And fourth, so what does money actually do? I've made this reference before, but money is just like pouring fuel on fire. It amplifies things. If you have the right mindset and you know how to grow and manage your money, then yeah, you're absolutely right. Having more money will help you grow even faster. But if you don't know what you're doing and you start hiring every coach out there and you start buying every business software and every expensive business tool, then yeah, money is going to help you go down pretty fast. And just like that, money amplifies who you are. If you give a good person money, they have a tool to do more good. If you give a bad person money, now they have a tool to do more bad. Money is a catalyst and it amplifies things. It can't make things happen by itself. You gotta have the right knowledge and the right mindset to take the first step. So don't believe the people that tell you that you need a whole bunch of money if you want to do big things in life, because they're just making excuses to keep you down, and you don't need that negativity in your life. Yeah, you might have to work harder and you might have to work longer and you might even have to be better, but you can MIH, make it happen, if you set your mind to it and you have the right mindset. So, do you need money to make money? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button and share it with one friend so you can help spread the word. Don't miss our new videos on entrepreneurship, business, and money every single week. So hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you actually find out when our new videos are released. And as always, keep hustling.